Welcome to the Good Howdy Show.
Good howdy, folks. James Blackburn here. Thanks a lot for tuning back in to episode 4. Now, what I'm doing up here today is I'm on the West Mesa. Thought I'd start the episode with some snow. Something that's very rare on the west side of Albuquerque is to get snow. And today we're getting enough for it to actually stick, so I thought I'd share the moment with you. Stay tuned afterwards, because the episode continues with some more awesomeness and maybe a few cool things or something funny. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Hey everybody, James Blackburn here. Welcome back to another episode of the Good Howdy Show. It's February 13th, 2013, and today is a special day for me. A little sad and a little happy at the same time, actually, because it's an anniversary for me. I'll explain while I'm happy first, I guess, because 1 year ago today, I started working on a new movie job, The Lone Ranger. As most of you are aware, I did for about 7 months last year as second team for The Lone Ranger for Mr. Army Hammer, and it was wonderful. And that's what makes me so happy, is I got to experience almost 7 months on that movie, traveled around with them to different states, and it was incredible. And the sad part is that it's been 5 months since I worked on that movie, and that's the sad part, is I wish it could have gone on forever. It was so amazing and awesome to work on that film. That's the only thing I can really say I'm sad about, is that, it's over, and it's done. So if you go back in time and look at my daily videos from last year, and you look at the anniversary video for today, February 13th, 2012, you'll see that I shot in this same exact room. This is my music studio at my home, and the thing that gives it away is that bandana right there with the steer head on it. The video, that's very obvious too, a year ago. One big major difference is I don't have any of this. This big old beard didn't exist a year ago. Well, it did on February 12th last year, but then I had to shave because I started my movie job of being on the Lone Ranger on February 13th. So if you look back at that video, you'll see this is not there. As a matter of fact, why don't we do a side-by-side comparison right now? Here's me now, and here's me last year. I got a new job, as I've been mentioning on the last few videos here. Yeah, see what I mean? It's a huge difference.
In a world with crime, terrorists, natural disasters, and the occasional alien invasion, two men are on a quest to teach survival skills and to put the theory to the test. Join them as they explore the great outdoors to test survival gear and skills. Watch them as they make mistakes and show you what not to do. Follow them on an epic quest. When survival is no joke, there's always NoJokeSurvival.com.
So last year I started on February 13th, 2012 on the movie The Lone Ranger. The first week, I didn't stand in for anybody. I basically stood in for myself. The actors weren't there until Friday, and they were in cowboy camp the rest of the week, I guess, and for maybe a week or two before that, just brushing up on their riding skills. And so what they did with us the first week with second team is we shot test footage all week long of a variety of different scenes so they could make sure that they had it down before they started shooting the movie the following week. And it was great. I will say this though, on that first day I got there, they put me in this train car, and I was so nervous that about the first 15 or 20 minutes, I'm not kidding, my legs were actually shaking a little bit. I mean, to work on The Lone Ranger, being such a huge film like that, I mean, I have confidence when I get on set, and I do a great job, but that first day I was a little nervous, and to make matters even more intense, the director, Gore Verbinski, I mean, we were there shooting for, I don't know, an hour or so maybe, and then he shows up and starts directing me personally on how to do the scene as far as movements and dialogue. And, you know, it was extremely intimidating at first, but like I said, after about 15-20 minutes, the shakiness in my legs went away, and it just became work after that. And it was, you know, enjoyable work, but it was a great day. I believe I shot about 11 hours on that first day, and it was tiring, but I'm really glad I did it. So if you go back to my daily videos from last year, starting on February 13th, 2012, and you go to August 31st, 2012, and I mentioned the term movie job, those are the code for Lone Ranger. I couldn't reveal last year what movie I was working on while I was working on it because, you know, it's a lot of legal reasons and paperwork, as well as potential for people to, you know, stalkers trying to get to Johnny Depp was one of the things that we were warned about to try to, you know, keep our job quiet until after we were done so that people don't try to follow us to set, more or less, you know. Yeah.
The 420 movie, now available on DVD.
Very smooth.
Surveillance? Up.
A really good bad movie.
Time to go get them.
79 minutes of your life you can't get back. Now available on DVD. For more information, visit jamesblackburn.org.
Okay, so on The Lone Ranger, for almost 7 months, I worked with Mr. Army Hammer. He's a wonderful person. I consider him a friend, and I consider myself his friend, and I hope I get to work with him again in the very near future. I mean, he was a wonderful, awesome person, and it was the first big movie star for me that I became friends with. I mean, I've worked with a lot of movie stars over the years, but this is the first one I really got on a personal basis with. And he's just awesome guy. I mean, he pretty much was just friendly and nice the whole time, and I returned the favor. Now, Johnny Depp, on the other hand, awesome guy, actually. When they say to you, don't meet your heroes because you're always disappointed, well, that didn't happen with Johnny Depp. And I wouldn't call him my hero, but I would say I definitely admire his acting style, and I love a lot of the movies that he's done. And meeting him in person and working with him for almost 7 months on almost a daily basis, I wasn't disappointed at all. As a matter of fact, he's even cooler and nicer in person than I could ever possibly imagine, and an extremely professional and awesome actor as well. Now, the director, Gore Verbinski, another nice guy, very professional, very focused, knew exactly what he wanted the entire time we were shooting, and it was an honor to work with him too. And last but not least, Mr. Jerry Bruckheimer, thank you very much for allowing me to work on The Lone Ranger with you guys. You were also another awesome person. Jerry Bruckheimer and his wife were very sweet on set. Jerry himself was on set with us quite a bit, almost every day. But very nice people, very honest, and hardworking. I mean, there's everything you can imagine about them as far as, you know, professional, nice, you know, soft-spoken. I mean, just everybody was great. I really enjoyed working on it. So I just wanted to share this moment with you guys because 1 year ago today I started working on that movie, and, you know, I'm just kind of reflecting on it in my mind because, you know, it was a year ago now. It doesn't seem like it. You know, 5 months have gone by since I finished it, and it's been, you know, it's been interesting. So I appreciate it. Everybody stay tuned because I'm going to have another episode that I'm currently editing that'll be out in a couple of weeks, and we're going to tell a little story about my second movie on that one, so stay tuned for that. And appreciate you guys watching. Take care. Talk to you soon. And as usual, if you have any questions and or comments, please feel free to leave them, and I'll answer every single one. So take care. Bye.